Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or hancockchevy.com.
It's time for the excitement of NCAA Division II college basketball, featuring the Shepherd University Rams and the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
Playing Corley off the Poppenberger screen. Great screen. McClain Corley for three. It's good!
5 seconds left on the clock. Werner looking for room to maneuver. Pulls up. Floater. Gets it to go. Carol Werner.
Let's go live to the Butcher Center on the campus of Shepherd University for tonight's broadcast.
Good evening from Shepherd University inside the Butcher Center for some Shepherd Rams women's basketball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube, as well as the PSAC digital network, as the Rams host the Bald Eagles of Lock Haven here tonight. Pre-game show is brought to you by W. Harley Miller Systems, providing custom integration services like home and office automation, home theater, networking, audio, video distribution, and more. Call 304-350-1931 or visit WHMsystems.com. I'm Colin McLaughlin. Alongside me is Nick Verzolini, Dylan Bishop back at the studio, Kyler High here running our camera for us tonight. As Nick, we saw the last game for Shepherd here at home against Millersville on Saturday. Unfortunately, a loss due to a very slow start, but out of the other three quarters, they were fairly competitive.
Yeah, it wasn't the start you wanted. 17-5 after that first quarter. Only made one field goal in the first quarter as well, but they did battle from that point forward, but unfortunately just kind of dig themselves in a hole and were unable to come back from that. So we'll see how they do today. It's a team that's had that issue throughout the season, so you got to be able to get off to a quick start early in this game if you want to have a chance against a very solid Lock Haven team and program who comes in here 9-5, 4-4 in the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. So solid team and going to be a challenge.
Yeah, Lock Haven second in the East. As you mentioned, their record already. Shepherd right now sitting dead last, but we know typically at home they tend to play better and put up a better fight. We'll see if they're able to do so today or not, and on the other side it'll come down to how they're able to handle defensively two top leading scorers in the conference in Jordan and Ballman, who average about 15 points per game each for the Bald Eagles.
Yeah, you look at Jordan and Kira Backman, two really solid scorers, and they also create for their teammates. They both lead this team in assists as well at 2.8 and 2.6 per game. So it's a balanced team. And then Evans, the height on this roster, she leads the team in rebounding with nearly 12 a game. So that's going to be an issue for Shepherd. They typically do not rebound well since entering this rebuild. Evans is their tallest player by far at 6'1". Everybody else is under 6 foot besides Rouse, the sophomore forward. But in terms of players that I guess maybe get some significant playing time, it's also a pretty young Lock Haven team as well. So we'll see how that plays. But Backman, the transfer from IUP, she comes from Donegal High School, which is a pretty solid high school in the Lancaster County area. So, she contributes, and she's obviously a great scorer there as the number 2. But on Shepherd's side, it's a very balanced attack. They haven't really found that elite scoring. Warner is their best scorer, but she's been dealing with a little bit of an injury, it looks like, on her thumb, so don't know how healthy she is heading into this game, and that will be key as well. So Shepherd's got to keep it low scoring and really a defensive game, but their defense at times has struggled this year.
Step aside and take a 2-minute break, and after that break, we'll continue with more of the W. Harley Miller Systems pregame show. You're tuned into Shepherd Rams basketball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. Back in 2 minutes.
One of the questions lawyers get asked the most is, what is my case worth?
I'm Steven Skinner, and this is my brother Andrew with Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers.
The truth is, it's very difficult for a lawyer to pinpoint a number because every case is different.
We get to know each situation and we'll give you an idea of what your case is worth and why.
The sooner we get involved, the better we can do getting you the compensation you deserve.
Google Skinner Lawyers or go to skinnerwins.com. We'll treat you like family.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
We welcome you back here, just about 3.5 minutes away from women's basketball here in the PSAC between Lockhaven and Shepherd as we continue with our W. Harley Miller Systems pregame show. Still waiting to hear the starting 5. So how about we get our keys to the game brought to you by Hagerstown Ford. They're revolutionizing the car buying experience. You can buy your next vehicle online. They're delivered to you. If you don't like it, they'll take it back. Visit their website, fordofhagerstown.com. Nick, any keys to the game for us?
Well, I think we touched on a few of them in that last segment, but I'd just say, first of all, you got to keep Evans off the glass. Shepherd, in that last game against Millersville, Lettner, I believe it was, had 12 rebounds and just destroyed Shepherd on the glass, and that's something that this team can't afford. Their offense is too inconsistent to be in games where you're allowing the other teams more opportunities offensively because you're usually not going to be able to match that. So you got to be able to rebound, and in particular try to slow down Madeline Evans when it comes to her rebounds at nearly 12 a game, which, knowing that stat, she could go for well more than that today against a Shepherd team that at times does not rebound well. Another thing I think for Shepherd is to try to keep the game, at your pace in the 60s. Their offense the last 2 games has been pretty dreadful. 42 points against Mansfield and 53 against Millersville. That's not going to get it done against most college basketball teams. So you got to be able to score a little bit more consistently and have that balance and keep it in your range, I guess I should say.
Let's step aside and take another 2-minute break. On the other side of that break, we'll get you the starting lineups. You're tuned in to Shepherd Women's Basketball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. Back in 2 minutes.
This This is Cody with Cody's Auto Body. The stories are on the way. Reliving glory days, the injury that prevented stardom, or the inevitable, I even could have made that play. With football season comes a lot of delusion of greatness. Well, no one believes you would have made it in the big leagues. Let's at least make them think you're a good driver. Bring that vehicle to me and I will make it the pride of the parking lot at every game. I'm Cody with Cody's Auto Body, the MVP of your season. That's Cody's with a T for trust.
After a car accident, what do you get when you call Mansion Ferretti?
You get more experience from a local law firm with over 115 years of combined service.
More respect from a team who treats clients like their own family.
And more fight, because we want you to get every dollar you deserve.
Experience, respect, results. If you've been injured, that's what you want in your lawyer.
And that's what you'll get when you call us. Car accident? Get more with Mansion Ferretti. 304-264-8505.
Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, shrimp nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all. And Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars, too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
At Carter Myers Automotive, what we do today will tomorrow become what we've done. That's why Owners Just Do More no longer defines us. Our work is never done because what we live by doesn't have a finish line. We care. Our company of owners is moving lives forward every day by finding more ways to care before, during, and after your purchase. Because when you're happy, so are we. Carter Myers Automotive. Proud to be the owners who just care more.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Welcome back here to the Butcher Center as we are a few minutes away from beginning tonight's contest between Lock Haven and Shepherd. And we will here momentarily get you the starting 5, which are brought to you by the Larry DeMarco team at Century 21 Modern Realty Results. Looking for home in the tri-state area, call the Larry DeMarco team at 304-250-3551 or visit them online at www.modernrealtyresults.com. So let's wait here officially to make sure we got the correct starting 5 for Shepherd, and then we'll give you both sides. As looking down below just to confirm, looks like we might have a few changes from Saturday's game compared to what we have tonight. So for Lock Haven, the starters, you have Jordan, Backman, Robinson, Evans, and Smith. For Shepherd, it's Liska, Werner, Rhodes, Nasir, and Bowman. Lock Haven in the red, Shepherd in the white, as opening tip-off is brought to you by Rock's Local Markets with convenient locations around the Eastern Panhandle. Fast, fresh, friendly Rocks. Both teams on the floor getting set. And opening tip is won by Lock Haven. Lockhaven gives it to Robinson. Goes to Backman. Backman loses the dribble, and Shepherd has it now. Nasir kicking it out. Rhodes decides not to shoot a three. Instead, it's a three-pointer up and missed by Werner. Rebound for Lockhaven. Ball in the right corner. It's Robinson. Fadeaway jumper is good, giving Lockhaven the 2-0 lead.
It's a nice move from Robinson.
It's a minute in here as Werner with the basketball. Picks up her dribble and will pass to Nasir. Nasir on the right side. Kicks it out for Rhodes. Reset the offense. Under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Liska in the paint. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Shot up, no good. Tipped around. And Evans grabs the rebound and then gets fouled from behind.
Well, Warner not wearing any tape, I don't believe. It's kind of hard for me to tell from up here on that thumb. And she had that the other day. It looks like she doesn't have it today. So that's a good sign for Shepherd. She had a tough shooting day, and then she still does have it actually on.
No backcourt violation there. Interesting.
So that's something to watch. You know, how does that affect her with her right hand?
Backman with the basketball now for Lockhaven. By the way, that last foul was against Liska, her first, as she takes a seat on the bench, and a three-pointer. No good from Jordan, but an offensive rebound by Robinson. She has the first 4 points for Lockhaven.
Yeah, Robinson making her presence felt here early on with a tough fadeaway jumper and a good offensive rebound. And kind of similar to what Mahoney did to Shepherd the other day from Millersville. She was a post player that did a lot of good stuff with her jump shot and her speed.
Smith with the steal. Backman in transition. It's triple team. Tries to find the open teammate. It's Jordan. Goes back to Backman. Her shot no good, but a foul called. She'll go to the free throw line. As that was against Rhodes, so she picks up her first. It's the team's second of the quarter. Wait for the substitution for Lockhaven after the first free throw. Shots up, and that is good. So Backman with her first point tonight. It's a 5-0 start for Lockhaven. Second one good as well, making it a 6-0 lead. Is once again Shepherd off to a slow start offensively.
Yeah, tough start for the Rams. They're not even really getting looks on the offensive end, so we'll see if they're able to create something here on this possession.
First shot rattles home. Werner with 2 points. Not a lot of arc there, but friendly rim here in the Butcher Center make it 6-2. Now the defensive pressure being picked up by Shepherd.
Yeah, Shepherd with some good defense here, getting it under 10 on the shot clock.
Smith passes to Jordan. Evans back to Jordan, puts up a shot before the shot clock expiration, and she gets it to fall.
Jordan's just a good scorer. Who would have guessed? Right, a Jordan being a good scorer.
Three-pointer by Rhodes, too strong. Almost an offensive rebound, but the size difference for Lockhaven wins the battle. So they quickly go in transition, and we'll slow things down now on the offensive end with Smith. Robinson in the left corner, passes to Jordan. Jordan.
Good pass.
Good no-look pass. Shot is good as Roos is making the basket and gets fouled.
Rams foul, number 24.
10-2 now, Lockhaven. Bowman with that foul, her first, team third. Shots up on the free throw, and that is good. 11-2 now, Lock Haven leads. Werner. Passing it. Turner. Estridge. Werner with the basketball back from Estridge. They go for Turner, and she throws it away right to Backman. Backman coast to coast. Good bounce pass to Robinson. Robinson lays it in. 13-2 start for Lock Haven. Timeout Shepherd, and we'll take a 30-second break with the Rams. This is Shepherd Rams basketball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. We're back in 30 seconds.
W. Harley Miller Systems understands the need and desire for reliable and affordable smart home solutions. Secure your home with a security system and keep a close eye on your family. Automate your home with a Control4 system and have smart technology work as one. Set daily schedules to control your thermostats. Push a button and set the mood for dinner by dimming lights and playing music, or just sit back and enjoy a movie in your own home theater. Put decades of experience to work for you. Visit us at WHMsystems.com or call 304-350-1931.
We welcome you back here to the Butcher Center as it's a 13-2 start for Lock Haven. Get you our first quarter sponsors here at the media timeout. Our first quarter is brought to you by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Buy your next vehicle online. They'll deliver to you. If you don't like it, they'll take it back. Visit their website, fordofhagerstown.com, as well as Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. Family-owned, offering superior customer service. Great pricing for a job done by experienced, certified technicians. Call 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page. And at the timeout, Shepherd with the inbound. Lock Haven goes with a full court press as Warner's pass deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson of the Bald Eagles.
Yeah, this is, I think, a good sign from Lock Haven because they've already forced Shepherd into some turnovers, and now they're bringing some more pressure.
Carr gets trapped. She's able to break it. Lost her dribble, still in the backcourt. However, they pass it across midcourt to Warner, who has a great pass down low as open was Estridge. Her shot too strong off the backboard, but she's fouled. So she'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Yeah, and Shepherd responds with this smaller lineup of Warner, Carr, and Turner. So 3 guards on the floor, plus your 2 post players in Estridge and Bowman. So it's good to counter the press with a little bit more speed, a little bit more ball handling for the Rams.
Front end of the free throws, good. Second one off the front of the rim, no good by Estridge. So it's a 10-point lead, and quickly back the other way goes Lock Haven as Backman makes it 15-3.
Yeah, nice move, nice ball fake. Got Shepherd up in the air. But we did see Estridge the other day against Millersville. She gave them the spark. So can she give them a spark here?
Warner from the free throw line, no good. Ball tipped around down low as goes out of bounds. Say last off Lock Haven, so Shepherd keeps possession.
Now Lock Haven's going to put a little bit more height out there on the floor.
Evans enters.
Be a little bit of a mismatch for Shepherd in some ways.
Inbound pass tipped into the scorer's table by Backman. Shepherd just struggling to get the ball inbounds right now. Warner does so to Bowman, gives it right back. 15 seconds on the shot clock. It's Carr at the right wing, dribbling it to the left. Drives in, goes under the basket, and goes off balance and dribbles it out of bounds. Turnover, Lock Haven basketball. Get a line change now for Shepherd. Nasir, Rhodes, and Liska check back in. So you got the starting 5 back out there, I believe, other than Estridge still being out. So Robinson goes to Backman, who kicks it out. A three wide open is up and good by Namalai. 18-3 now, Lock Haven. Shepherd tries to respond with the three. That's no good. It's rebounded by Lock Haven. Coast to coast they go. I'll slow it down as Backman passes it for Robinson. Pass down low. Almost goes out of bounds, but it's saved by Evans. A shot no good. Shepherd gets the rebound. Rhodes pump fakes. Now decides to just give it to Nasir and reset the offense with Werner. Werner gets a screen. Bounce passes it down low to Liska. Liska posts up. Turn around. Goes up with the left hand and makes the basket. So 18-5 now. Shepherd trails by 13.
Yeah, so pretty similar, actually a little bit worse than what we saw with the slow start they had the other day. It's going to be important for the Rams to defend a little bit better and get something going on the offensive end.
Liska made contact with the body. That's her second foul. So at the free throw line now for Lock Haven is Nufi Namalai.
Lock Haven at the line.
3.5 minutes left here in the quarter as the first free throw is good. She'll make the other no. It goes around the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hunt. Shepherd quickly now, down low. It's Painter. Painter makes the basket from the left block.
That's the first time I think I've seen her in a game, and she just had one of the best moves I've seen all season from Shepherd.
19-7. 12-point game is Painter. Good defense, went straight up and forced a travel violation.
Yeah, good defense, good offense. So Painter already showing some real positives in just 2 possessions. And at this point of the year, you got to pretty much give everybody a shot. You're 4-12. What do you have to lose? You're only going to find out who can be a part of this team long term for you.
Bowman passes to Hunt. Hunt in the paint, puts up a floater. That bounces in.
Well, you like that from Hunt as well. She hasn't been super aggressive with her ability to score, but she averages about 7 points per game, so she's definitely capable of putting up points.
Evans down low against Painter. Misses the shot. It's rebounded by Shepherd. Warner down low, trying to find somebody to kick it out to. Does so to Nasir. Nasir gets a good screen from Painter. As a shot off the front of the rim, no good. Tipped around and gathered by Evans.
Yeah, kind of a difficult shot from Nasir, and you'd like to see Shepherd move the ball a little bit more. A lot of their offense has been a lot of isolation and pick and rolls.
Nasir almost with a steal on the pass. She at least got a deflection as the ball goes out of bounds. Shepherd kind of up in the tempo as it's a 10-point deficit for the Lady Rams.
Yeah, they definitely have done some better things here recently to get somewhat back into the game.
Lear.
That almost looked like a travel.
Open space shot. No good for Lear. They say on the follow through there was contact made. She'll go to the free throw line.
Rams 32.
Looks like Hunt was called with that foul. That is her first. Team 5th of the quarter. 2 shots for Lear. Makes the first free throw. Making it 20-9. Second free throw is good as well from Lear. It's back to a 12-point lead for Lock Haven. Warner Down low to Painter. Painter gets surrounded, still puts up a shot, and she goes to the free throw line as a result as she was fouled.
Yeah, good stuff from Painter again. She caught it down low, kept control of her balance. Nice power dribble and went up strong. So can she convert these free throws, try to get that lead down a little bit more?
Misses the first one.
It didn't get enough arc on that free throw. It's a very kind of flat shot. That one's a little bit better, and it's good.
Freshman has 3 points and makes it 21-10. High pass that is snagged down by Evans and given to Jordan. He's back in now after a brief rest on the bench.
Yeah, she's pretty good. She's quick.
Drives in, kicks it out. Corbin in the left corner. Great ball movement here by Lockhaven. And Shepherd's defense hold. They can, as another travel violation called against Lockhaven, and it was Evans this time down low, kind of with the stutter step, trying to get positioning against Painter.
Yeah, she got great positioning. When she caught it that low, I thought it would be an easy basket for Lockhaven, but she traveled, so.
Estridge drives in, sides up Evans, and makes the basket.
Yeah, it's now just a 9-point game, so Shepherd's done a little bit better here in the second half of this first quarter to at least keep it competitive.
Smith.
Oh, wow.
Passes to Lear, and we get a offensive foul.
Yeah, on the screen from Evans, she was moving. So they go in the favor of Shepherd there at the call. Thought for a second maybe the Rams were going to get a reach in, but the illegal screen happened prior to that. So turnover here for Lockhaven. What do they draw up here before halftime? Or before the end of the first, excuse me.
We get a foul down low as Estridge drove the right side again and heads to the charity stripe. Robinson picks up that foul. Our first, team fourth of the quarter. Free throw shot off the back of the iron and no good from Estridge. Second free throw is good from Estridge. She's got 4 points now. Turner will check back in for the Rams here at 21-13 Lockhaven. About half a second or so difference between the shot clock and game clock. Backman almost had it stolen by Werner. Backman just waiting. Clock to get about 7 seconds or so before making a move. She gets a screen, drives the right side. Tried to kick it out, but just to the left side of the intended receiver and Robinson. It goes into the Shepherd bench, and with 3.4 seconds, Shepherd will get the ball. Ball is inbounded, half-court shot, it's up, and it's short. So at the end of one, it's Lockhaven 21, Shepherd 13. Step aside, take a 1-minute break, and then we'll be back with the second quarter. This is Shepherd Lady Rams basketball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
We are the Skinner Brothers. Most folks only need a lawyer once or twice in their lives. And when they're injured or in an accident, most people don't know what to do. We get it. It can be overwhelming.
Nobody likes to be told you need a lawyer, but that's why we're here. We want to get you back to your normal life and help you recover.
So if you or a loved one has been in an accident, give us a call. Let us figure out how we can get you compensation.
Reach us at SkinnerWins.com or Google Skinner Lawyers. We'll treat you like family.
Here as we head to the second quarter, might have a delay as the scoreboard here in between quarters went out for a brief moment, and right now it's being reset. You got 10 minutes on the game clock, which is correct. However, it shows different score right now as they are fixing that here. Score is Lock Haven 21, Shepherd 13 after the first quarter. I'm Colin McLaughlin. Alongside me is Nick Verzolini. Kyler Hise running our camera, and back in the studio is Dylan Bishop. Here we go as it's Werner with the basketball to begin the second quarter. Painter kicks it out. Drive in, shot. Tipped by Robinson, but it goes right back to Estridge, and she puts the shot in. 6 points for her, making it 21-15.
Yeah, again, she's been a spark for this team, so when does she start to earn more like starter minutes will be a big question, I think, for this team moving forward.
Jordan with an awkward shot, but she gets her own rebound.
But Shepherd has got to get off the better starts. I mean, this game was a very poor start. Last game was even worse. You can't put yourself in big holes early on and expect to always come back and have a chance to win.
We get a shot clock violation against Lock Haven.
Now, you're only down 6 here early on, so it ended up being okay. But still, 1 point down, double digits, just a few minutes into the game is never a good sign.
Nasir, left side, shot up, off the backboard, and then few taps around the rim and no good. Lock Haven ball. I believe it might have been a jump ball with the possession arrow. Shepherd now with a full court press. It's pretty easily broken as there wasn't that much pressure as Jordan with the ball. Layup too strong, rebounded by Painter. Now back the other way goes Shepherd. Estridge. Open layup is good. And she is starting to heat up here the past few days. A freshman with 8 points, leading all scorers so far, and makes it a 4-point game.
Yeah, she's a little bit undersized in terms of her height for a post player, but she plays tough and has found a nice offensive rhythm for this team.
Puts a hand in the face to make that shot no good. Rebounded by the Rams.
And she can do some different things. Decent ball handler for more of like a power forward type player. Can post up. She did try a few threes the other day.
In the paint, posting up, and she gets another one.
In the last few games, she's looked like the best player on the team.
Yeah, she's got 10 points now. It's a 2-point game. Lock Haven trying to stop the bleeding right now. Allowing Shepherd to start this quarter with a run.
Yeah, Shepherd has the confidence right now. They've found a way to defend pretty well, and Estridge is putting the team on her back.
Kamalai with the missed shot.
Turner's quick here at the rebound, so she can get things going quickly.
Painter gets pushed from behind by Rouse. That's her second.
Well, you're seeing here with Painter playing some solid minutes. Estridge playing some solid minutes. That's kind of what Julie Kaufman envisioned for this team, was more of a post presence moving forward. And you're seeing that in her recruiting. Carmia Bowman has had some great moments throughout her career. And they're right now dominating the post play against the solid post team in Lock Haven.
Estridge's pass stolen by Robinson. Robinson kicks it out. She gets it back. Shot, no good. One and done for Lock Haven. Turner. Passes to Werner. calls out the play. Wanted to hand it to Rhodes and
not really
went
sure
to the
what
ground.
happened.
Not sure what happened there. She's slow to get up.
I think she.
No foul called.
It seemed like she ran into somebody.
Wonder if maybe it was Rhodes. A three-pointer, no good.
I feel like it had to be, or it
Estridge.
would have been a foul otherwise. So I feel like it had to be that her and Rhodes maybe bayed knees, and then the ball just kind of ended up close on the sideline to get going out of bounds, but staying in bounds somehow, and then a turnover, but it ended up not hurting the Rams.
Estridge trying to post up. Passes to Bowman, and Bowman ties the ball game. Gets her first 2 points.
Well, anytime the post players are able to efficiently pass the ball to each other, it just makes them that much more dangerous. So you're saying that there, Estridge finding Bowman. Painter's coming back in, so Shepherd really likes what they've seen from her.
Robinson with the head fake, drives the left side, goes up with the shot. It's no good, but she's fouled. It's an 8-0 run to start the second quarter for Shepherd to tie up the game. Second quarter brought to you by Brown Funeral Home and Cremations. Robert Fields & Sons, family-owned full-service funeral home, proudly serving the area since 1880, as well as Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, located at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at parsonsford.com. They became number one by making you number one first. Parsons, first free throw from Robinson, no good. Second shot is up, and that is good to give Lock Haven the lead back. (22-21). Nasir, bounce pass caught by Bowman. Kick back out to Nasir. Nasir drives in, sees Hunt, passes to Hunt. Hunt down low, back to Bowman. Turnaround jumper, short, rebounded by Lock Haven. Robinson picks up the tempo, gave a little nudge, no call. You can see Turner get pushed back as the shot is good.
Yeah, we're seeing the officials, for the most part, kind of letting these teams play. Haven't seen a whole lot of whistles blown so far.
Turner. Euro step. Too hard of a layup, and now great job there by Hunt to make sure that Lock Haven couldn't go with a breakaway.
Yeah, somehow she got to that ball. Shepherd's still trying to feed its post players. Only got 6 on the shot clock.
Hunt, layup, counted, and the foul. How'd she get that one to fall, Nick? I don't know. Kind of with a side shot.
Yeah, it was a good shot for sure. I mean, Annie Hunt, just kept fighting her way to the rim. Ends up knowing she's drawing the contact, getting a shot to fall through the contact. Pretty impressive stuff there, but I mean, that's a smart play because at least you're going to shoot those 2 free throws. And then not only that, the shot ends up going in for you. So 3-point play opportunity, chance to tie the game.
She'll shoot that free throw after this media timeout, a 30-second break. This is Shepherd Rams basketball on TV10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
Do you have someone in a nursing home, or are you worried about somebody you love going into a nursing home? The law firm of Daniel Staggers can protect your assets. Call the law firm of Daniel Staggers today at 304-267-3915. The Daniel Staggers Law Firm does elder care law, estate planning, and special needs trusts for disabled children and family members. Visit the Daniel Staggers Law Firm for your initial free consultation at 133 East John Street in Martinsburg. The Daniel Staggers Law Firm, when you need asset protection for you or for a family member.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center. It's a 1-point game now after the first quarter. Lock Haven led by 8. Shepherd has fought back here and dominated the second quarter.
Yeah, it's been a nice run here by Shepherd in the second quarter. They've gotten it down to a 1-point game. They still got 4.5 minutes to go here in this quarter as well, so plenty of time to possibly take a little bit of a lead in the halftime after, just a really slow start, but Annie Hunt here to the line with a chance to tie it.
She already has 4 points as the free throw is good to tie the game at 24 all. Robinson Down the court, off the inbound pass. Step back, kicking it out. Caught by Lear. They go back and forth, and now we'll slow things down offensively. Lear drives the baseline, sees Robinson open in the paint, passes to her, and the shot's good for her. She's now got 11, gives Lock Haven the lead back at 26-24. Turner gets the screen from Painter. Kicks it out. Pump fake from Nasir. She starts her dribble before picking it up and passing to Hunt, who goes down low to Painter. Painter trying to get positioning, has her shot blocked, and it'll go out of bounds off Painter. Lock Haven ball. Estridge will come back in. Robinson out for Lock Haven as well. I believe it was Backman that came in for her. Backman hands it to Lear. Back to Backman. They go down low. Shepard goes with the double team, and a reach-in foul will be called as Evans was trying to dribble out of trouble. I believe it's Bowman charged with the foul potentially. And it is.
Yeah, only her first.
I have it as her second, so we'll have to see at halftime.
I can double check for you, Colin, but I was just going based off the scoreboard.
We'll go based off the scoreboard as well.
But the scoreboard could be wrong because it did have to reset. So
that is true, so I'm going to go with me. Good point. Trust your gut, right?
Yeah, you're usually right.
Smith has her pocket stolen. Warner kicks it out for a three, and it's no good. Ball out of bounds. Lock Haven ball. I like that shot, though, by Hunt. Catch and shoot, trying
confidence.
to give Shepard the lead.
Shepard needs that sometimes, and you know, it was a great play by Estridge. First of all, she stole the ball, open floor, looked ahead, found Warner. It was almost just beautiful basketball. Now, how about this? Shepard with a little bit of pressure. Trying to speed things up a little bit. They seem to be liking to play the quick game here against Lock Haven, who has really struggled in this second quarter.
Yeah, only a 5-point quarter for them so far.
I expected more from them after how we saw them start the game, but give credit, Shepard's played a lot better on defense.
Well, there's Jordan with a reverse layup. She's got 4 now.
Yeah, she hasn't really gotten going, but you can tell she's very talented.
Lead back to 4. Warner.
Shepard did a good job on Kaylee March, though, the other day for Millersville. They slowed her down. She came in averaging around 14 a game, so they're capable on the defensive end at times of taking away top players.
Left corner 3, no good.
That's not really Nazir's shot. I mean, every once in a while, but good play from Warner.
Warner with the steal.
They don't
Jordan.
have numbers. So.
Transition 3 is good. All righty. 1-point game again. That's the first 3 for Shepard.
Yeah, and you needed that one too because you didn't have the numbers. So it was either slow it down or pull a 3 and see if Lock Haven answers though. Nope, it's an air ball.
Namalai airballs it.
Well, at the last moment, I think it was Annie Hunt, who's pretty long. You know, she's got a pretty long wingspan. She gets out there, gets a hand in the face, and made it a pretty difficult shot, even though it looked like initially that Namale was going to be wide open for the 3, but ended up being good defense from Hunt. Good recovery, I guess I should say. So you got a minute and a half to try to take a lead before halftime. Only a 1-point game.
See if Shepard can take the lead here, possibly. Turner gives it to Estridge. Estridge, great move, and she made it but walked.
I wanted the and one because it was beautiful from Estridge, but
this isn't the NBA, though.
Yeah, well, put her in the NBA. I'm going to say she got bumped, and that's why she took an extra step.
Backman, layup, around the rim, no good. Turner. Slow it down and give it to Werner. Under a minute remaining before halftime. It's Estridge. Down low to Painter. Painter's shot, no good. Slightly contested.
Yeah,
Lockhaven rebound.
Painter was in the paint for about 5 minutes, but they didn't call anything.
Shot no good. Rebound. Put back no good. And Estridge gets wrapped up with Roos. Jump ball. Possession arrow pointing Shepherd ball.
Yeah, that was kind of rough for Shepherd, but Estridge eventually saved them there by really doing a great job of drawing a jump ball of all things there, because I thought initially if Shepherd was going to stop it, it was going to be a foul, but it was a good job for her to get all ball.
Warner to Estridge. Back to Warner. Drives the baseline, kicks it out to Turner. Open three is good. Shepherd takes the lead. 30-28. 10 seconds left. Backman. Does she realize it? 5, 4. Drives in. Gets space, puts up a shot. It's no good. And Shepherd will have the lead heading into the half. 30-28 after trailing 21-13 after one. We'll step aside and take a 2-minute break, and then we'll be back with the Mansion Ferretti halftime show. This is Shepherd Rams basketball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
Mayhem is everywhere.
I'm your new bangs, and you can't stop staring at me. That's it. Just tilt the rearview mirror over here. And while you're checking me out more times than a library book, your car is wandering into that lane over there. More bangs? Neat. And if you've got cut rate insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate.
Call Martinsburg Allstate agent Gary Kelly today at 304-263-4596.
Most insurance companies see you as a claim number. Most law firms see you as a case file. When their top priority is their bottom line, you only get a fraction of the attention that you deserve. At the law firm of Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, it's personal. We listen to our clients to see the whole picture, because every part of you is important. For a team built on relationships and results, call Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson at 304-LAWYERS, or visit us at burkeandschultz.com.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at FordofHagerstown.com or HancockChevy.com.
Welcome you back to the Butcher Center and welcome you into the halftime show, which is brought to you by the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm in Martinsburg, where it's about seeking justice for you. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com. After another slow start for the Shepherd Rams, they fought back and were able to take the lead heading into halftime at 30-28. I'm Colin McLaughlin here for TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. Alongside me is Nick Versalini. Kyler Hise running our camera. Back at the studio is Dylan Bishop, who you'll hear from in a few minutes with some other scores from around the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. And Nick, any first half thoughts?
Well, at one point in this game, Shepherd was down by 15 points. And since then, since 18-3, Shepherd has really turned it around and played pretty good basketball, outscoring them, if you do the math, 10-27. So Shepherd has turned it around since a very slow start. And I've been impressed also, of course, with Estridge, as you'll go over here soon, Colin. She has 10 points. She hasn't missed a field goal. So she's been very impressive the last two games. And I think the Rams, despite 21 first-half turnovers, I'm sorry, read that wrong.
I was about to say,
21 bench points.
Okay.
For Shepherd. 6 first-half turnovers. So I saw a big number here, 21-9. But the Rams are getting a lot of production from a lot of different players is what that tells you with the 21 bench points. So other than that, though, the game's relatively been balanced between these two teams ever since, or I guess if you take into account the entire first half. But, yeah, Shepherd's right in this game, and 21 bench points is a huge reason why. And Estridge has been a big part of those 21 bench points, obviously.
Let's get some more first-half stats brought to you by Flora Pools. Make every day better with a hot tub or swimming pool. Flora Pools has locations in Martinsburg, Chambersburg, and Hagerstown, including a brand-new pop-up location inside the Valley Mall. First for Lock Haven, leading scorer so far is Robinson with 11 points. 4 points each for Jordan as well as Namalai and Backman. 3 points for Roos and 2 points for Lear. For Shepherd, leading scorers Estridge with 10 points. Warner and Hunt have 5 points each. 3 points for Turner as well as Painter. 2 points for Bowman and 2 points for Liska to total up the 30 for Shepherd to the 28 for Lock Haven. About 10 minutes or so left on the halftime clock, so let's step aside and take a 2-minute break. And on the other side of that break, I believe we'll hear from Dylan Bishop with some scores around the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. You're tuned in to Shepherd Rams basketball on TV 10, WRNR TV on YouTube.
WVU Medicine Gastroenterology in Martinsburg recently welcomed 2 new physicians, expanding advanced gastroenterology services in the Eastern Panhandle. Dr. Vishal Gupta and Dr. Yusuf Hadi joined WVU Medicine Gastroenterology at the clinic's new location in Medical Office Building Number 3 on the Berkeley Medical Center campus. Dr. Gupta and Dr. Hadi are accepting new patients. Call 304-596-6893 to schedule an appointment or for more information.
With a great selection comes great possibilities. And at CMA's CDJR of Martinsburg, the possibilities are endless. Shop our amazing selection of new vehicles like the Ram 1500. And right now, save on new Jeeps like the Wrangler and Grand Cherokee models. Plus, every Jeep purchase comes with our Jeep Wave program. So wherever your possibilities take you, you'll be connected. Shop CMA's CDJR of Martinsburg today. Owners just care more.
After a car accident, what do you get when you call Mansion Ferretti?
You get more experience from a local law firm with over 115 years of combined service.
More respect from a team who treats clients like their own family.
And more fight, because we want you to get every dollar you deserve.
Experience, respect, results. If you've been injured, that's what you want in your lawyer.
And that's what you'll get when you call us. Car accident? Get more with Mansion Ferretti. 304-264-8505.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Welcome into the halftime scoreboard show here on TV 10, WRNR TV on YouTube, and the PSAC Digital Network. Halftime at the Butcher Center in Shepherdstown, West Virginia. It is Shepherd 30, Lock Haven 28 in PSAC women's basketball. Let's get you some scores from around the rest of the PSAC currently. Starting off with a game that tipped off at 6 o'clock rather than 5:30 like the rest of the conference. East Stroudsburg at Shippensburg early in the second quarter over there. East Stroudsburg currently leads 14-13. Bloomsburg trailing 28-20 at the half against Kutztown. UPJ trailing at halftime at IUP 40-22. Millersville up by 10 points against Mansfield 35-25 at the half. Gannon up 42-24 at halftime against Slippery Rock. A couple other things going on tonight. West Virginia men's basketball will be at number 10 Houston at 8 o'clock on ESPN+. Iowa State, number 2 Iowa State, and number 9 Kansas will tip off at 7 o'clock on ESPN2. And at the half, 21-21 between Binghamton and Cortland. So let's send things back to the Butcher Center with Colin and Nick here after this 2-minute break. This is a halftime scoreboard show on TV 10, WRNR TV on YouTube, and the PSAC Digital Network.
Order number N58.
It's not rocket science. Get a 12-piece chicken for $12 at happy hour from 5 to 7 p.m. with the Rocks app.
Order number N58.
It's not rocket science. Get a 12-piece chicken for $12 at happy hour from 5 to 7 p.m. with the Rocks app.
The thing I'm most passionate about with my clients is that 95% of them that come to me, they've never been in trouble in their lives. They've got careers, promising futures, things that matter.
So thankfully, after it was all said and done, I had no DUI and I had no more stress facing me or my family.
When you're on the fence whether to hire a DUI attorney, I always say that you really cannot afford not to. My name is Harley Wagner. My law practice has been exclusively focused on driving under the influence cases throughout the state of West Virginia.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
My kids, you know I want the best for you, don't you? We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Give it to your family. Plan ahead with us.
Brown Funeral Homes, a leading provider of cremations, invites you to explore the many flexible options of cremation. From environmental considerations to the benefit of greatly reduced cost, it may be the perfect answer for your family. Online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Do you have someone in a nursing home, or are you worried about somebody you love going into a nursing home? The law firm of Daniel Staggers can protect your assets. Call the law firm of Daniel Staggers today at 304-267-3915. The Daniel Staggers Law Firm does elder care law, estate planning, and special needs trusts for disabled children and family members. Visit the Daniel Staggers Law Firm for your initial free consultation at 133 East John Street in Martinsburg. The Daniel Staggers Law Firm, when you need asset protection for you or for a family member.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center, still at halftime, as both teams have made their way out of the locker rooms and back out onto the floor for some shoot-arounds. It's Shepherd leading Lock Haven 30-28 at the half, as Shepherd so far so good, shooting 48% compared to 43.5% for Lock Haven. 2 of 7 for beyond the arc at 28.6%. Lock Haven has only put up 2 3-pointers. They missed them both, though. And free throws, 7 for 9 for Lock Haven, 4 for 7 for Shepherd.
They shot 4 3-pointers. You're looking at the quarter 3-pointers.
Thank you.
But
1 of 4.
No, you're good. Yeah, it was overall a pretty good half for Shepherd. like we talked about the slow start, but they ended up finishing that first quarter 5 of 11 and then ultimately improving on that in the second. So the Rams shooting 48% here at the half. It's been a really solid half. I mean, both teams are pretty balanced. Both teams have been pretty paint-oriented. We've had 14 points in the paint for each team. So, again, I think it's really just been the way the Rams bench has stepped up, which has kind of surprised you. I mean, early on, again, Liska getting in foul trouble for the second straight game. That's been big. Cassidy Rhodes also getting in foul trouble early on. So they needed some role players to fill some big roles, and they've gotten that. Really great minutes for Lamira Estridge, second game in a row for her. She's got 10 points here at halftime. Trinity Turner, while her scoring isn't, killing you or anything, just 3 points. Her plus-minus is +5, and then Painter out there, McKenna Painter is +13. So she's been a really big factor in this game, even though she only has 3 points to show for it and a rebound. So the presence of this bench has been felt. Estridge in the scoring perspective, and then some of these other players in just their ability to give you good quality minutes. So Shepherd's leading here at halftime. They have a good chance to possibly pull away now with the starters coming back in, and Liska and Rhodes being able to play now with their 2 fouls. So can they build off of what the Rams bench gave you? But honestly, I mean, if you're not seeing positive results, I wouldn't hesitate if I'm Coach Kaufman to go to my bench quickly and let those players continue to shine, because they have carried you in this first half.
Shepherd trying to snap a 4-game losing streak and get its first win of the calendar year. Last win coming at home against Pitt Johnstown, 64-57, back on the 21st of December.
They haven't won since last year.
Yeah. Lock Haven gets the ball to begin this third quarter. And here we go. Evans will hand it to Jordan. If Lock Haven wants back in this, you feel like it needs to go through her. She's one of their leading scorers on average. Right now, she's only with 4 points. Jordan drives in, layup, no good, and it's going to be tipped out. Last off Bowman. Lock Haven gets the ball, and the shot clock resets to 20 seconds.
Yeah, surprisingly here, Backman and Jordan have combined to just take 7 shots in that first half. That was their 8th shot as Jordan just took that one. So you'd expect them to be more aggressive here in the second half.
Robinson down low to Evans, kicking it back out. A shot, no good, and rebounded as that was missed by Smith. Warner back the other way. Goes down low, turns around and kicks it out to Nasir. Long pass across to Rhodes, down low for Bowman. Her shot off the front of the rim and rebounded by Lock Haven. Strong layup, not good enough, and Shepherd back the other way. Nasir flips it to Warner. Warner fires it to Liska, who goes down low to Bowman, who's open in the paint. That's the first bucket of the second half, making it 32-28. Nobody down low that time for Lock Haven defensively. Now Liska said she went straight up, but saw her arms bend down right at the last second, making contact with Robinson, who makes the shot and gets fouled. So Robinson now with 13 points, puts the lead back to only 2 as of right now. Free throw is good by Robinson, giving her 14 points now tonight. It's a 1-point game. Sear brings it down the court. Passes to Rhodes, and it's deflected into the backcourt by Backman. Brings it back across, goes to Nasir. Nasir splits two defenders, tries to give it to Bowman. It's, however, tipped to Estridge, and her shot, no good. Robinson in the paint. Bounce passing it for Evans, but it goes too far in front of Evans and out of bounds. Turner comes back in now. Taking the seat is Nasir. Turner breaks the press. Still dribbling's Turner, trying to get some motion. Passes to Bowman, who will hand it to Werner. Werner at the top of the key. Tries to cross over Jordan. Now step back jumper. Around the rim, rattles around and no good. Rebounded by Robinson. Robinson coast to coast, lost her footing. Lost her dribble as she falls down. It goes out of bounds. Turnover, gives the ball to the Rams.
Yeah, it's always concerning when you see a player just kind of slip and lose their footing, but luckily there was no injury there. She just, for whatever reason, lost control.
She's okay, and there's no wet spot. Nobody went to kind of dry anything up or anything, so don't know what happened there.
I think she just was running faster than she was dribbling or something.
Warner picks up her dribble, bounce passes down low for Estridge, and Estridge almost had it, but the rim took it away.
Yeah, it's a tough first miss for Estridge.
Backman, shot no good. Saves it from going out of bounds, but threw it away. It's Rhodes now the other way for Shepard. Kicking it out to Werner. Estridge now at the top of the key. He drives in, sizes up the defender, and gets called with a charge. She bowled through Robinson.
Yeah, I guess she was a little bit out of control. So one of those situations where the defender wasn't necessarily set, but the offensive player just kind of rammed her way through her. No pun intended.
I was about to say, so that's how they got the mascot.
Yeah.
Ramming through people.
Where's Rammy?
I don't know.
Cheerleaders are out tonight, so no mascot, I guess, for Shepard today.
Jordan, three-pointer too strong. Fight for it down low, and we have a foul called. And it's against Lockhaven.
Shepard ball, foul, Lockhaven, number 23. Lockhaven sub, number 5.
Looks like that foul is against Evans, her third, so she goes to the bench. Still 32-31, Shepard, a very sloppy third quarter for both sides shooting-wise so far. Turner picks up her dribble, looking for somebody. Gets it to Werner. Gets a screen. Werner back to Turner. Goes down low for Estridge. Estridge posting up against Jordan. Shot up off the backboard and in.
Great move from Estridge down low in the post.
And back to a three-point lead now for Shepard.
Yeah, she's just been dominating down low.
Now we get a foul called down low as the pass to Roos, and from behind, Painter makes some contact. That's her first. Team third of the quarter. It's Warner. Inbounded Jordan, or excuse me, Backman. Was thinking of the wrong 11 for a brief moment there. Is another Rams foul. This time it's Turner picking up the foul.
Yeah, Shepard's got to be careful. They already have 4 this quarter.
Yep, and not even halfway through is a shot no good, rebounded by Estridge. Estridge finds Rhodes. Rhodes will pass to Turner. Swings it to Warner. Back to Turner. Rhodes now for Warner. Gets a screen. Drives in, gets surrounded, so she passes to Estridge. She's going to get called with a travel. Took a sidestep before driving the baseline, and the turnover gives the ball to Lockhaven.
Yeah, you see those turnovers or those kind of travels a lot. You know, just trying to make a move, and you end up sliding that back foot or whatever the case may be.
Drive in, shot no good. As Estridge or Rhodes might have got a piece of it, they say. As the ball goes out of bounds. Shot clock at 18 seconds. Lockhaven ball. Jordan kicking it out. Another drive in, another kick out. Lockhaven just can't get any open shots right now. They go down low and going to get another reach-in foul as the referee's not shy blowing the whistle here against Shepherd so far in this third quarter.
Yeah, and this means bonus as we hit the 15th foul, so that's tough. We'll have that after this media timeout, Colin.
That we will. Shepherd leads by 3. We're back in 30 seconds on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How can I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm John Everson, Private Wealth Advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
We welcome you back here as our third quarter is brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution. Call 304-263-3361. As well as CMA's Martinsburg and Winchester dealerships. They're proud to be the owners who just care more. Just over halfway in this third quarter. Only 7 points combined so far. 4 for Shepherd, 3 for Lockhaven.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened to this game. It had a nice flow to it in that second quarter, but this third quarter's been rough offensively for both sides. Seems like they kind of came out at halftime and lost all their offensive skill set that was there for a really entertaining first half overall, and especially the second quarter once Shepherd got back into this game after it being 18-3. I mean, the two teams shot over 40% in the first half, so that's pretty good, but we just haven't seen it here in this third. Now Lockhaven's headed to the free throw line since Shepherd's in the bonus, so we could see a lot of stoppages of play, which
not going to help the flow, yeah.
Might help this Lockhaven team, though, regain control of the game, possibly. I mean, they're going to get some opportunities here down the stretch to get some free throws in this third quarter. Of course, that will reset come the fourth.
Yeah, Robinson made both, so it's 34-33. She has 16 points, almost half of Lockhaven's points so far. Warner to Turner. We'll hand it to Estridge. Back out for Turner now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Turner guarded by Robinson. Throws to Warner. Warner, 3-2. Puts up a prayer off the side of the rim. No good before the shot clock expires. Rebounded by Jordan. Jordan passes. Another one down low for Roos, and she has a mismatch, but her shot too hard, and now Estridge back the other way. 1-on-2, and she takes out Jordan.
And that's her third.
Yeah.
I think she can play through it, but you may want to think about giving her a few minutes on the bench here as Liska's going to come back in.
Yeah, and that's a silly foul. You could see.
Yeah, that's taken her out of her rhythm as some of these fouls here down the stretch. She was phenomenal in that first half, but you know, Estridge now having to go to the bench, I mean, she's really turned into their go-to scorer. So can Shepherd find something else from some other players here, especially toward the end of this third quarter?
We get a collision here as Lear picked up her dribble and collides with, I believe they call that on the Sear.
Yeah, she just kind of incidental contact, but still contact, so trying to get a dribble handoff, and she just kind of bumps into her.
everything going against Shepherd so far this quarter.
Despite that, they're still winning.
For now.
Yeah, but it's kind of crazy just how this quarter's gone. I mean, you would feel like Lockhaven's regained control of the lead and has a good pace on the game, but that really hasn't been the case. Shepherd still has maintained it to this point, but now they're trailing.
Yep. Lear makes both free throws to give them a 35-34 lead for Lockhaven. Hunt, guarded by Jordan. Liska. At the top of the key. Will hand it. And they swing it around from Nasir to Bowman. Back to Liska, who drives to right side. Layup. Rolls off the backside of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Rouse. Lear hands it to Jordan. Down low for Rouse.
I thought she walked.
Shot no good. Tipped around, and now we have another foul called. That's just fighting for the basketball.
It looked like she kind of like pinned the ball to her hip. Maybe she only took 2 steps. You mentioned earlier, of course, Robinson having a great game. 6 of 7 shooting, 16 points. She only averages 9 points per game. So it's been kind of a surprising performance from her. But she's carried Lockhaven to this point.
Lear with another free throw. Second one good as well, making it 37-34.
Yeah, Shepherd's got to figure something out here. Who can step up for them offensively?
Werner. For Hunt. Back to Werner. Down low for Painter. Finds Nasir open. She'll drive. Pass to Bowman at the elbow. Kicks it out for Hunt. Left corner 3 is good. And we're tied at 37.
I'm a little surprised we haven't seen more of the offense over the last few games go through Carmia Bowman. She showed, again, a ton of potential as a freshman. Last few games that I've seen, though, it doesn't seem like they've really gotten her involved too much.
Jordan with a contested layup, no good, rebounded by Shepherd.
And there she made a great pass to Hunt in the corner to set up a 3.
Warner.
She can post up pretty well, and with Warner possibly dealing with an injury, but
another 3. Back-to-back threes for Shepherd. Give the Rams the lead back at 40-37.
Yeah, that's what Warner can do, and if she was fully healthy, I think we'd see a lot more of that consistently.
Robinson, shot off the rim to cut the lead back to 1. She's got 18 now. Sear for Bowman. Painter down low, gets the pass. Turnaround shot, no good. Tipped out of bounds, and they're going to say last off Bowman.
Yeah, a little bit of low action, though, for Shepherd, and that's been effective for them. They've had the 2 post players in the game for the majority of the contest. And you've seen some good things from Estridge and Bowman and Painter. Liska was one of their impact players early in the season. She's just been in foul trouble recently, so we haven't really seen much from her.
Backman brings it down the floor for Lockhaven. Picks up her dribble, passes to Rouse. Rouse against Painter, knocks her over as Painter kind of just tripped herself, and shot's good for Rouse to give Lockhaven a 1-point lead. Now we get a reach-in foul, as that is against Neymalai. Her first, team's second of the quarter.
Yeah, 1-point game here. It's kind of picked up the pace a little bit more recently.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter. It's Turner. Dribbling to the left side before swinging it around the arc now from Carr to Bowman. Hunt back to Carr. And she's going to draw a foul with 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah, good play by Jordan Carr. As the shot clock's winding down, she's able to create something for her team to get a foul called and reset that shot clock. Have an opportunity here to draw something up. Final 20, or there's 20 seconds on the shot clock, 46 seconds on the game clock. So possibly a 2-for-1 situation here as well.
Ball inbounded to Painter.
But mainly you want to get a good shot.
Goes to Bowman. Layup is good. Counted in the foul.
That's the Bowman that we've been used to seeing for this Shepherd team. Just a good play all the way around, an ability to attack the rim and make the free throws or get to the free throw line as well.
Shepherd retakes the lead. Bowman's free throw is good.
Bowman with the extra point.
43-41 now. Backman. It's past Turner. Sidestep. Layup is good. We're tied.
Yeah, Shepherd just didn't stop the ball too easy on the other end. So they can hold for the final shot of the quarter. Seems to be lacking some sort of situational awareness as Shepherd. I don't know. There's a lot of screaming from the bench.
Foul, though, called away from the ball against Backman, her first.
Yeah, that'll send the Rams to the line.
Yep, that was the team fifth of the quarter, so Bowman at the free throw line. Free throw, good by Bowman. 4 seconds left.
Yeah, that's tough, but it shouldn't hurt you with only 0.4 seconds left, unless they were to get a tip-in type play.
We'll see.
But that's all you have time for. You don't have time to catch and shoot, I don't think, unless the clock operator is taking a play off. Well, I guess they did, but...
Well, shot's no good anyway, as we're tied at 45 after 3 between Lockhaven and Shepherd. Step aside and take a 1-minute break. This is Shepherd Rams basketball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. Back in 1 minute.
It's the new normal. You live, work, and play everywhere. Whether it's the family car or the family business, you need insurance that keeps pace with your changing life. Home on the job or working from home, peace of mind comes from knowing your whole world is covered. No matter what happens or how big it grows, whatever your new normal, Erie Insurance's award-winning service and personal agents can keep pace. Call your local agent today or visit erieinsurance.com for a quote.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
We welcome you back as we head to the fourth quarter. That's a women's basketball game in the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference between Lockhaven and Shepherd, tied at 45. Will be Shepherd basketball to begin the fourth quarter.
Inbound for the Rams.
Warner in the backcourt. Dribble across and give it to Turner. That's a Warner who puts a three-point shot up. It's no good. Rebounded by Lockhaven. Robinson down the court. Landed to Backman, who thought about a three, but instead starts to dribble. Goes down the left baseline. Layup no good, but she's fouled. That'll send her to the free throw line.
I'd only give it a few minutes, but I'd probably run Annie Hunt on as soon as I can and then go with the rest of these players. I'd probably take Rhodes out here for Hunt. I feel like that's been your best 5 players in this game. Warner, Turner, Bowman, Estridge, and Hunt. I feel like that should be your 5 for the majority of this fourth quarter.
First free throw good. Second one also good. So Lock Haven now leads it 47-45. Turner. Bounce passing to Bowman. Pass stolen now from Lock Haven's Robinson. Gives it to Backman. Wide open three is good.
Well, we mentioned it earlier. The Lock Haven Stars heading into the game. Backman and Jordan have both been pretty quiet, but they're in a big moment. Backman makes a huge shot to put the Bald Eagles up 5.
Warner's shot no good. Rebounded down low by Lock Haven as Robinson gives it to Jordan, who sends a long pass. Open. Shot good by Backman again. She's got 13, and it's a 7-point lead for Lock Haven. Turner. Shot rejected by Robinson out of bounds.
Shepherd's sub, 23, 44.
8.5 in regulation left here. Shepherd letting this one slip away early in this fourth quarter. Got some subs checking in, and it is Estridge and Hunt. It's the ball inbounded to Nasir. Nasir picking it out for Estridge. It goes to Hunt. Hunt is picked up by Jordan. Pass to Price, or Painter, excuse me. Painter loses the ball. Back the other way goes Smith. Give it to Robinson. Gets a screen. Drives the paint. Puts up a layup. No good. Rebounded. Here comes Warner on the attack. Pass to Hunt. Hunt starts to dribble. Gets a screen. Wanted to pass down low, but another Lock Haven steal as that scooped up by Robinson. Backman with the basketball for Lock Haven. She'll pass to Robinson, and Robinson took a hop and never got rid of the ball. So travel as Bowman and Roach will come back in for Hunt and Estridge. Interesting there is not even a minute they were on the floor.
Yeah. Well, Estridge, she's really kind of dropped off in the second half, kind of got out of rhythm, I think, at one point. So I think at this point, Coach Kaufman's just trying something new to give them a spark and see if somebody can give them that spark here down the stretch.
Bowman to Nasir. Tried to get it back to Bowman, but another Lock Haven steal on a sloppy pass. It's Jordan. Layup off the backboard and in. 54-45. A 9-0 run to start the fourth quarter for Lock Haven as Shepherd calls a timeout, and we'll take a 30-second break with them. This is Shepherd Rams basketball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
W. Harley Miller Systems understands the need and desire for reliable and affordable smart home solutions. Secure your home with a security system and keep a close eye on your family. Automate your home with a Control4 system and have smart technology work as one. Set daily schedules to control your thermostats. Push a button and set the mood for dinner by dimming lights and playing music, or just sit back and enjoy a movie in your own home theater. Put decades of experience to work for you. Visit us at WHMsystems.com or call 304-350-1931.
We welcome you back to the Butcher Center. Lock Haven here in the fourth quarter has a 9-0 run to begin, giving them a 9-point lead at 54-45 as Shepherd started slow, was able to take the lead at halftime, and has battled here with the Bald Eagles, but here in the fourth quarter, they're back to kind of playing how they did in that early part of the first quarter.
Yeah, not a good run here for Shepherd, and I feel like they're just not really figuring out what's working best for them right now. Now Liska's going to come back in. Just nobody's really giving them good minutes here in the fourth. So you got to try something. And you got to get going quickly because you're down 9 now all of a sudden. kind of let this game slip down the stretch. How do you bounce back here, Colin, will be key.
Werner almost dribbled out of bounds. Shepard wanted a foul, didn't get it called as Werner dribbles into the left corner, picks it up, passes to Rhodes at the wing. She goes to the elbow, passes it down low, but again, Robinson tips it, and it's stolen by Backman. I've lost count of how many straight steals Lock Haven's had here on just bad passes by Shepard in this fourth quarter.
I'm just trying to figure out. Shepard called the timeout, and there was nothing that really looked like it was drawn up, or at least whatever was drawn up was not executed at all. And you need a bucket there. You call timeout, you got to get something going, and they didn't get it going at all. It was just a weird possession where Warner almost dribbled out of bounds, and then bad pass leads to a turnover, and now 2 free throws.
Yeah, Backman makes the front end. She's got 10 points here in the second half, 14 points total now. Make it a 10-point lead.
Now Liska's on the bench. I don't know if she just did the wrong thing and that was the issue with that possession. But it was a weird possession for sure.
Warner. Rhodes drives in. Wanted to go up with a shot, but it's stripped by Backman, and Backman trying to plead that it went off Rhodes' knee, but they say it was last off Backman, so it'll stay with Shepard. But this Lock Haven defense just getting their hands in and getting pieces of that ball every offensive possession so far for Shepard, it seems like.
Well, what worked for Shepard early on was their ability to attack the paint. There's Estridge. It's been a while since she's gotten going. Yep. She had 10 at halftime. What she got right now, Colin?
That stops the 11-0 run to Lock Haven. Now we get a moving screen called against Evans, and that's her fourth. Are they going to call Backman?
Yeah, they called Backman, but either way, you get the foul and the turnover if you're Shepard.
Still haven't seen on the scoreboard who they called it on. Yeah, they called it against Backman, so I guess maybe she had a little bit of a push-off into the screen of Evans. As it's Rhodes taking a long three. Whistle blows as we have a foul away from the ball.
Number 11.
And it's against Backman again. So 2 quick fouls for her, 3 in total. Waiting for, I believe that's Warner to tie her shoe.
Yeah, that's her. I'm a little surprised we haven't seen more from Hunt in this fourth quarter. She gave some good minutes. I guess they want to trust Rhodes as a starter. I think they might have had Turner there.
Warner.
They're going to need her to find a way to get going offensively. It's been a tough stretch recently for her.
Reverse layup is good by Estridge. She's trying to light the spark late for Shepard.
Yeah, she had a great first half. Did go cold, but she's up to 16 now, so it's been an excellent game, an excellent stretch of games now for Estridge.
Layup no good by Backman, but they say from behind, contact made. A foul will send her back to the free throw line.
I'd be shocked if Estridge isn't a starter next game, based off how she's played.
She should be.
Yeah, I mean, she's getting starter-like minutes, so it doesn't really matter too much. Sometimes you want to keep that starting lineup similar. But, I mean, she has been their best player offensively. And Shepard's turned into a very post-oriented team, so that's going to be tough here to come back. You're down 8. Now you're down 9 with 5.5 minutes. So, haven't seen a whole lot of jump shots from this team. Mainly been back to the basket type stuff.
Turner. Bowman goes to Rhodes, who passes for Warner. Warner calling out the play with 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
She got a mismatch, but didn't really get what she wanted.
Bowman off the front of the rim with the shot, no good. Rebounded by Robinson.
And she had a speed advantage there, it looked like, with the forward guarding her and Evans.
Jordan, Robinson, guarded by Rhodes, drives against Rhodes, shot up, no good, and foul called on Rhodes. That's her fourth. It's been a tough day for Cassidy Rhodes so far. 4 fouls, no points. As we get the media timeout here with 4:56 left in regulation. We'll take a 30-second break. This is Shepherd Rams basketball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
With a great selection comes great possibilities. And at CMA's CDJR of Martinsburg, the possibilities are endless. Shop our amazing selection of new vehicles like the Ram 1500. And right now, save on new Jeeps like the Wrangler and Grand Cherokee models. Plus, every Jeep purchase comes with our Jeep Wave program. So wherever your possibilities take you, you'll be connected. Shop CMA's CDJR of Martinsburg today. Owners just care more.
We welcome you back. Our fourth quarter is brought to you by Skinner Accident Injury Lawyers, representing accident injury claims for over 50 years. Go to skinnerwins.com, as well as Panhandle Dumpsters. Sign up with Panhandle today at panhandledumpsters.com and use promo code TV10 to get your first month free. It's Lock Haven here in the fourth quarter, 58-49 lead against Shepherd. They've outscored the Rams in this fourth quarter 13-4. For most of this game, you felt like this might be the night that Shepherd snaps the losing streak.
It did feel that way, at least through the first half and part of the third quarter. The third quarter got a little sloppy. But, I mean, this team just didn't execute down the stretch, and they didn't execute very well at the beginning of the game. And those two runs have been the difference so far. You still have a shot. I mean, there's still 5 minutes left. You're only down 9. But Lock Haven's defense has really picked it up.
Robinson missed the first free throw, made the second. She's got 19 points to lead all scorers now.
I mean, every basket almost feels like Shepherd's getting a victory with that basket. Like, they just seem so hard to come by.
Turner for Rhodes. Rhodes gets a screen from Estridge. We'll hand it to Werner. Werner.
Yeah, that's going to be 5 seconds in the paint from Estridge, which Shepherd's kind of been there all night. Haven't really gotten called for it to this point. But that was pretty obvious. She was just camped down there. So, crucial turnover. Need some sort of fast break or something to get this offense going. You know, Turner's made a few plays on defense. Can she do something here? It's probably this spark for Shepherd.
Backman off the side of the backboard with the layup. It's no good. Last off Shepherd, though.
Yeah, that was tough because you had perfect defense.
Ten-point lead for Lock Haven. You got the inbound. Backman inbounds it. For Evans. Evans down low, loses it. It's recovered by Rhodes. Rhodes bounce passes for Warner. Goes down low for Estridge. Estridge, shot no good. Rebounded by Evans, who gets tied up. Good job there by Bowman to stay down there and force the jump ball. Possession arrow, though, keeps it with Lock Haven. Shepherd sets up a full court press. It's Evans handing it to Jordan. Jordan kind of loses her footing. No foul called. She almost looked like she might have been tangled up with Werner, but gives it to Backman. Back to Jordan. Evans over to the right side. It's Robinson. Robinson loses her footing, falls down, and we get a foul called.
Might be on. Okay, went on Bowman. I thought it was going to go on Rhodes.
That is the third against Bowman.
I'm a little surprised that we haven't seen, I think, any of Annie Hunt here in this fourth quarter. She has 8 points. 1 of 2 from 3, 3 of 5 from the floor. Like, she's given you some decent offense, and I think her defense has been fine too, so I'm not really sure why she's been on the bench for so long, but it could be a substitute. She did get a little bit of a run early. Maybe they just didn't like something she did, because it seemed like Liska got kind of the same treatment where she was out there for a little bit and they they benched her almost immediately, but to me, like, you need shooters. Hunt would be a good shooter to have out there. That's why you see Rhodes out there, even though she hasn't done much tonight. She can shoot from three. So you're just hoping maybe she could get going and you could get back into it. But there's only 3.5 minutes now, so it's going to be very tough.
Now down to dozen as Jordan three-pointer is good.
That's the dagger.
Things are just falling apart for Shepherd. Rhodes for three. That's good. Cassidy Rhodes, as you said, can knock those down, and that's her first of the night.
Yeah, we haven't seen it, so that's why maybe you would say, well, why is she in the game? But she is capable of it, as we saw the other night against Millersville. So, yeah, at this point, I think if you're down 12, you got to go small. I might just go Estridge as my post player just to try to get another shooter out there, maybe get Hunt in the game. I mean, you don't have anybody that's straight up, consistent from three necessarily anyway, but she can make them a little bit more consistently. But then again, if you do go small, then Lockhaven might just pound you in the paint. So Bowman's one of your better players. Maybe you keep her out there. I mean, it's a tough decision at this point, down 12.
Yeah, we'll keep things here. We got 2:54 left in regulation. See. Rhodes, Estridge, leave Bowman, Turner, and Warner out on the floor for Shepherd. Lockhaven, it's Backman, Robinson, Evans, Rouse, and Jordan. Jordan. Guarded by Turner, and Turner getting whacked in the face a few times, and now it's a foul called on her. She was getting really close with that press defense. That's her second, and that'll send Jordan to the free throw line.
Yeah, again, Shepherd for the majority of this game played pretty well against Jordan and Backman, but two really big shots. The last three from Jordan felt like a dagger.
Yes.
And that three earlier from Backman was huge back in, I think, the third quarter. So there's been a few shots here that those two have made as the star players on this team, and then the role players have stepped up enough to keep them in the game to allow for those kind of moments.
Rhodes another three way off the mark. Rebounded by Jordan, who sends a long pass to Backman, who's cherry-picking. Her shot off the backboard and in.
You could say she was cherry-picking, but really she just kind of hustled. I mean, she saw that shot go off and then immediately sprinted down the court. So
Warner.
It's just good fast-breaking offense there from Lockhaven.
Floater, no good. Rebounded by Lockhaven. A quick jump ball called there. Possession arrow, Shepherd.
Jump ball, Shepherd ball.
This was a tie game heading into the fourth quarter. It's now a 16-point lead.
Yeah, Shepherd just didn't have it at the beginning of this quarter at all. I think it was like a 9-0 run that felt huge at that point in the game. And also, they just didn't have anybody in the rotation that they liked out there. It seemed like they were rotating, couldn't find the right mesh of players, and that's what's killed them here in the fourth. It was a really good first half overall after a very slow couple of minutes. But the late third quarter and then into the fourth quarter, it just got worse.
Estridge shot rejected by Robinson, who just swats it out of bounds after the
double
deflection.
Block coming up. I've never really seen anybody do that, but that was kind of cool.
It's almost as if she was going for the jump ball at the start of the game again.
Yeah. Kill.
7 seconds left on the shot clock as Estridge gets it shot up, no good.
Looked almost like a volleyball type play.
Yeah. Now we have a foul called against Shepherd. Frustration settling in for the Rams as that was Warner picking up her second. She'll send Rouse to the free throw line.
Shepherd foul, number 11. Lockhaven at the line.
16-point game. Tough stretch here toward the end.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
It is,
Shepherd.
but I mean, Lock Haven's pretty solid. I feel like it was just kind of a matter of time before they pulled away in this one. Shepherd put some good stuff together in this game, some stuff they can build off of, but still a lot of the same issues that you saw for them in the Millersville game. So there's positives, but I mean, still this team needs a lot of growth moving forward.
Missed three, and now some pushing and shoving down low. Things getting a bit chippy, too.
Yeah, you hope that doesn't carry over for too much longer. I mean, there's no reason for Shepherd really to be fouling at this point, though. 70-52 with a minute 33. It's not happening tonight for the Rams.
It's been a 25-7 quarter.
Yeah, it's been bad. It's been those one quarters each game. It looked like it was going to be the first quarter, but the first quarter ended up being okay overall. Every game, it's been one or two quarters where you just have not played well at all, but then the rest of the game you have really good moments. Obviously, that's most teams, I guess, with losing records, but it's not always that this team just gets destroyed from start to finish.
Free throw differential hasn't been the best either for Shepherd. Get that total.
Well, Shepherd has no dribble drive in this game. It's been all post play. So if you're not driving to the rim, usually it's kind of hard to get a lot of consistent fouls.
Warner just tried to drive to the rim. Yeah. She dribbles it off the baseline.
And the other thing is Shepherd's just had a lot of bad fouls on the defensive end that has gotten Lock Haven into the bonus. So, yeah, at this point, I mean, you got a few more possessions, and this one will be over, Colin. But it was a good – there was good moments for Shepherd today.
Rouse, shot is good. He's got 11 now.
She's just kind of taken over here at the end of the game, which, I mean, doesn't mean a whole lot, but it's been big to kind of put Shepherd away.
Estridge gets the layup in response. She's got 18 points.
Yeah, she had a really good game. We'll see if her minutes continue to increase. I would predict that they would. She had 14 the other night, 18 tonight.
Down low for Robinson. Her shot off the side of the rim, but Backman gets the rebound. Her part back, no good. Rouse with the rebound. Her shot no good, and a defensive rebound as Estridge now gets tied up with Jordan. Possession arrow, unless they caught a foul. Looks like they caught a foul, actually, against Jordan.
Yeah.
24.7 seconds left in the game. It's a 20-point win as of now for Lock Haven. Estridge kicking it out to Rhodes, who takes another three, and that's too strong, no good. It's Painter grabs it alongside Jordan as they both go to the floor. Jump ball, possession arrow, Lock Haven. They'll inbound it. Jordan will just dribble it out, and Lock Haven will get the win. 74-54 over Shepherd. Step aside, take a quick 2-minute break. On the other side of that break, we'll wrap things up with a post-game show. This is Shepherd Rams basketball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
If you or someone you know suffers from the disease of addiction, help is available from the Berkeley County Quick Response Team with peer recovery coaches and support promptly to the homes of those who've recently experienced an overdose. This collective effort towards recovery brings resources and services to the community, including naloxone and treatment options. Call 304-267-1313 or visit the Berkeley County Recovery Resource Center at 800 Emmett Rouse Drive, Martinsburg. The Berkeley County Quick Response Team is funded through a DHHR grant with the Berkeley Morgan County Health Department. When you're looking for the perfect gift gift. Look no further than L.A. Roberts Jewelers at 146 North Queen Street in downtown Martinsburg. Choose from a huge selection of unique items, from the finest diamonds that make your eyes sparkle to exquisite timepieces, figurines, and collectibles. Buying from L.A. Roberts Jewelers means that you've made the decision to do business with people who've excelled in the industry for more than 100 years. They'll be here tomorrow when you need them, and if you need your jewelry or your watch repaired, they'll do that too. L.A. Roberts in downtown Martinsburg. Old World Jewelers for a new age.
Tomorrow's success begins with today's preparation. Give your child a pathway to flourish and thrive with a well-rounded education. Enrollment is now open at the Classical Christian Academy in Martinsburg. Visit tcca.life/information. Tomorrow's success begins with today's preparation. Give your child a pathway to flourish and thrive with a well-rounded education. Enrollment is now open at the Classical Christian Academy in Martinsburg. Visit tcca.life/information.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, shrimp nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg. We welcome you back here to the post-game show brought to you by the Palace Lounge on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg with a full lunch and dinner menu and daily specials in a clean, comfortable atmosphere. Check out the menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page as final score, Lock Haven 74, Shepherd 54. If I told you that maybe at the beginning of the game, you wouldn't have been surprised by that prediction. But if I told you that after 3 quarters, you would have been surprised, because after 3, we were tied at 45 all. But Lock Haven just dominates the fourth, 29-9, outscoring Shepherd to get the 20-point win. Nick, any thoughts quickly? If not, we'll just get into the post-game stats and wrap things up.
I think just some things that stand out is just that Shepherd just didn't execute well down the stretch. Got in foul trouble. That's a big one. 32 free throws shot by Lock Haven in this game, Colin. Shepherd shot just 10. So if you get in that kind of foul trouble, not only that, Lock Haven shot 90% from the free throw line. So they made the most of those opportunities. Yes. And then 37 rebounds. Shepherd only had 23. Overall, the bench points started to turn around as well. Lock Haven only had 9 bench points at halftime. They finished with 23. Shepherd had 21 at halftime. They finished with 32, which is still really good for bench production, but a lot of that due to Estridge. So those were the main things that stood out, just looking at some of these numbers. But if you want to go over the individual stats, we'll name a player of the game.
Scoring post-game stats brought to you by the personal injury attorneys Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. Visit them at burkeandschultz.com. We play hardball. For Lock Haven, Robinson with 21 points, Backman with 18, 11 points for Jordan and Rouse, 4 points for Namali, 8 points for Lear. For Shepherd, it was Estridge with 18 points, 9 points for Bowman, 8 points for Hunt, and Werner, 2 points for Liska, 3 for Turner, 3 for Rhodes, and 3 for Painter. So there you go, post-game stats. Lastly, player of the game brought to you by WVU Medicine, Berkeley, and Jefferson Medical Centers, leading healthcare here and everywhere. Robinson, Nick, player of the game?
Yeah, I think she's got to be the player of the game. I mean, didn't really expect that kind of game out of her heading in. Like I said, she only averages 9 points per game, but she came out tonight with a 21-point performance, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block. So she was very impactful. We did see a few things from Backman down the stretch that were big, but overall, Robinson giving you 21 was huge tonight, so she's got to be the player of the game.
That'll wrap things up for the women's game broadcast. For those that want to tune into the men's game, we got to switch streams on YouTube as well as the PSAC Digital Network. So we're going to do that now on TV 10 you're fine there, obviously. But for Dylan Bishop, Kyler High, Nick Verzolini, I'm Colin McLaughlin signing off here for the women's broadcast. We'll be back in a few minutes for the men's game.
This concludes our coverage of NCAA Division II basketball, featuring the Shepherd University Rams and the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
McLean Corley off the Poppenberger screen. Great screen. McLean Corley for three. It's good! Daniel McLean Corley!
5 seconds left on the clock. Werner looking for room to maneuver. Pulls up. Floater. Gets it to go. Kara Werner.
We hope you enjoyed our coverage here on TV10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. All rights reserved.